For the majority of college students, acquiring their first credit card is a rite of passage. This is the first step in building your credit. This also lets you build your financial independence. But, unknown to almost all students, when it comes to their opportunities in the future, creating a positive credit history is very important, like a strong GPA. However, students still need to learn to keep their credit card or debit card away if they don't want to end up paying a huge amount of money after or before graduation. There's a huge difference between acquiring a credit card and applying for each credit card offer, which is made available for every student. If you are a student, you probably considered student loans. Therefore, do not be tempted by each free t-shirt offer you see. There are some tips you may consider to keep away from credit card or debit card. One of these tips is to buy your needed items with your cash. If you still have cash on your wallet or pocket, use it instead of your credit card. This will help you avoid using your credit card, but this does not mean that you should not use credit cards. You can always use them, but do not abuse them. Abusing credit cards or debit cards can be a total catastrophe, particularly to those who always purchase things using these. Another thing you may consider to avoid credit card is by avoiding places where you will be tempted to buy things that are needed for your studies. When covering expenses for your studies, do not make use of credit cards or debit cards always. If you can pay it with cash or loan, then consider it as your option. Though having a credit card can help you build your credit history in the future, but once you have failed to pay your debt, this may ruin your credit history and might hurt your credit score in the process. Before applying for a credit card, knowing or understanding it is also important. This will help you consider avoid the things that you should or not do to get rid of any inconvenience.